Hi friends, Renee Keys here with Carolina Creative, and I've got another stamping idea for you today. I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, so I will be using Stampin' Up! Products, and today I want to focus on, I thought it was a fun stamp set out of the catalog that will be expiring at the end of April. So this was the 2023 to 2024 annual catalog. But today I'm going to use Hello Ladybug, and this can be some really cute birthday, best wishes, thinking of you. I love the sentiment that says you can bug me anytime. That's good for thinking of you. So I'm going to pair up Lost Lagoon. I've selected a piece of cardstock for my base, and then I've got a piece of Designer Series paper out of the Inked Botanicals. So this matches my Lost Lagoon, but there were some pretty botanicals in this set. And then I'm going to put a black border behind that to make it pop. And obviously my ladybug is going to be red and black. And so today I'm going to use the punch that is sold with this bundle. So I'm going to start with that. Let me flip the camera down so that you can see my workspace here. So I've already punched out the body and the wings for one ladybug, but I'm going to show you how fast this goes. And you can see I've got two scraps here that were just left over from other cards and projects. And I'm going to put the black into the one side and punch out the body. Give it a squeeze, and there you go. I just popped that right out. And now put the wings on I'm using white. You could punch these out of red. There's a lot of different ways to build this ladybug. And it's flying onto me, but that's okay. So now I've got two bodies and two sets of wings. I do find occasionally, it doesn't happen all the time, with the punch you may get just a funny little rough edge. And so it did it there. I had just a little catch, so I'm going to get rid of that. Okay, now what I'm going to do is, the first thing I want to do is I'm going to stamp the inside of the card. And I'm going to use my black, my Memento black here. I've got all my stamps ready to go. And you'll see it as soon as I ink them up. There is an adorable little ladybug that I'm going to put on the inside. The beauty of these photopolymer stamps is that you can see when you have it fully inked up. And I do have it fully inked. So I'm going to give it a good 3 seconds to let the ink transfer. And now I have the cute little ladybug on the inside of my card. I could leave in black and white. That might be a little boring. So I'm going to, here we go, use red ink and fill in his body. This lines up very easily with the photopolymer because you can see right through it. And it even has white spots for the dots. And so it's when you saw it, 1, 2, 3, lined up very quickly. I am now done with the black ink, so I'm going to move that out of my way. And now on the front, I'm not ready to assemble yet. Here's what I'm thinking. I'm going to layer this and put this over on the left-hand side. I'm going to use the very large leaf stamp that comes with this stamp set and put a couple of leaves over to the side here. And they can be going off. They can be hidden under the paper. It can go a lot of different ways. What I might do is turn this one this way. Give it a good 3 seconds to transfer. There we go. And then ink it up again. And I'm going to make it go the other way. I don't want it to be off. I love the ruffled edges. And so I really wanted that to show, and kind of the tip of the leaf. I could have made it go off the page. Okay, so I'm done with that. Well, now what I need to do is finish my ladybugs. I'm going to I could have stamped first and then punch. That's another way to do this. But with the photopolymer, because it's clear, I can see right through this. And I can pretty easily line it up on what I've already punched out. There we go. So ink this, do it a second time because I'm going to have 2 ladybugs. There we go. And now I need a sentiment, and I'm going to put it in the middle of my leaves here. I debated if I should cut something out, and I thought, this is just going to be a pretty simple little card, but I am going to put it in contrasting color. So let me line this up, and I'm going to put it right over to the side. May your greatest wish come true. Who has ever made a wish on a ladybug? I know some people do that. It's a thing. I'm not sure that I ever did, even as a child, but yeah, I do know it's a thing. So there's my 2 ladybugs. I'm now going to go ahead and start assembling the parts and pieces. So I'm just going to put some liquid glue on the back. I'm getting a little low on my glue again. I have to give it a couple of taps. And so I'm going to make this the frame. I wanted just a little more black for the contrast. I did toy with the idea of putting it straight onto my white base, and then decided, no, let's put a little more contrast, make it bold. Okay, and now I've got 2 cute little ladybugs. I'm gonna set those aside. So now I'm going to start gluing from the inside out. And I've decided not to put a sentiment on this one yet because it could be a birthday. It could be something else that I want to say, you know, congratulations, best wishes. It could be graduation. I'm not sure yet. So I'm going to leave the inside blank. I can always stamp in it later or just write in it with whatever message. I'm going to have to grab my other glue. With whatever message I want to include. So right now I'm leaving this blank, but with just the cute ladybug on the inside. Okay. And now I'm going to start assembling the front. So I like to work from the base up. I'm going to, you know what, it's just simpler. I'm going to use my Stampin' Seal. Double stick tape works wonders. So make sure I've got the edges, and I'm going to put this down, framed, centered. I want the lagoon, the lovely lagoon, Lost Lagoon edges to show. I'm going to do the same thing here, double stick with my Stampin' Seal. And then, like I said, move this over to the edge. It's going to cover a little bit of the leaves. That's okay. And now I play with where I want to put the ladybugs. One might be going to a leaf, one on the leaf, coming off a leaf, something like this. You have 100 choices with the way to go. And so what I think I'm also going to do is I'm going to glue one flat. So I'm going to put liquid glue on the back of this one. And I had him or her going this way. And then I'm going to grab my dimensionals and put a little support behind this guy so that he pops off the page or pops off the card front. And I'm going to make sure I've got his wings supported and put another one down on his lower end, and then pull off the sticky paperbacks. There we go. One doesn't want to get out of my way here. And adhere. Yep, he's going over. Okay, so the last thing I want to do, what card is complete without some Wink of Stella? I'm just going to do the red. I'm going to make the red part of the body a little shimmery. You've heard me say before, I don't really consider this glitter. It's a very subtle sparkle. I'll hold this up in a second when I've got it done. I'm being very careful to avoid the white dots because you can pull ink with this, and so it can pull it over. And here he's got his black dots. So I'm going to go ahead and put a little on the inside too, just so there's a little shimmer. And I may even give his face a little shimmer too. So if somebody holds it up there and looks close, they'll see it. Okay, so there you have it. I have just made a quick and easy card, did a little punching, did a little stamping, layered up some designer series paper. This can now be used for a variety of occasions. May your greatest wish come true, and cute smiley ladybug on the inside. So there's my card tip for today. This particular stamp set is, like I said, retiring at the end of the month. $32.25 is my note here for the bundle. So that would include both the stamp set and the punch. So if you like what you saw here, feel free to contact me if you want to purchase products from Stampin' Ups or you like the project. Thanks a lot for tuning in.